Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome. Today, I'm just going to share a little nugget that I learned along the way of scaling two businesses. And I was at a position in my business where we'd hit a rut. We were all working incredibly hard as a team. But for whatever reason, whatever we tried to do just wouldn't move us forward with the business. We plateaued with revenue, our profit margins were static, and not only was it frustrating, but it was also incredibly hard on the team. So, um, as some of you will know, I worked with a number of mentors over the years when I was scaling and exiting my businesses. And about 20 years ago, one of my mentors shared this with me, and it stuck with me. And no matter how much tech, AI, is introduced to your business or industry, this will stand strong. And running a business, as you will know, um, is not easy. There's a lot of variables. There's a lot of things happening. Um, Things change every day. But what we are, we're creatures of habit, and we like to think that we know pretty much everything we know about, or there is to know about our industries, and um, about how we should run our business and what is best for the business, for our staff, and for the industry. But this little nugget changed the way I think about business and the way I run my business. Um, we get into habits. There's a great book, Atomic Habits. I think it's by it's by James Clear. Great book. If you haven't read it, I would highly recommend. Even if you're not a business owner, I would highly recommend that you read James Clear's Atomic Habits. But we do get into habits and routines, and then when we're in a routine, and things have been working and it's working well, um, we um, we tend to think, right, we've found that golden nugget that will move the business forward. It's going to get us to where we want to go, and we are going to be good. But that only lasts for a certain amount of time, until we need to find a new golden nugget. And it changes, depends what industry you're in and what business you run, but it changes as you go through different levels of business. So when I started my business from scratch, well, £3,000 investment, what got us to £192,000 in revenue in the first year wasn't what got us to 1.2 million in our second year. And what got us to 1.2 million didn't get us to 5 million and didn't get us to 24 million 11 years later. We had to change things. And the first time I did this, we did it. We were winging it. We were flying by the seat of our pants, and it was great. It was great fun, but it was draining. It was really draining. So um, we need to look at least. Well, at first I did this every quarter. Now I do it every week, and it's we reflect on what was the day and the week like, and then what was the month like, and what was the quarter like. Because what got you to where you are now isn't going to get you to where you want to be in 6 months' time, in 12 months' time, in 5 years' time. And it's a phrase and a book written by Marshall Goldsmith, What Got You Here Won't Get You There. It's an incredible book, and I highly recommend you read it. So, um, but it's true. If you think about it, what you've been doing to today might get you to your next step or next phase of the business, but it's certainly not going to get you to the level of a 3 to 5 year plan. If you're ambitious, I'm talking if you're a really ambitious business owner who wants to scale, what you're doing now isn't going to get you ultimately to where you want to be. So, what is it this person showed me? It was Kiss. Obviously, you've got Keep It Simple, Stupid. That's not it. So, what I'd like you to do is just today, just take 5 minutes and use this to have a look at what is going to help you move forward. So the first thing is the K. So what are you going to keep doing? What are you going to keep doing that you're currently doing now that is going to get you to your ultimate goal? So that's the K. What are you going to keep doing? The I is what are you going to improve upon? There will be areas within your business that you're working on that you're doing okay, but if you improved it, you would get a much better result. Whether that's efficiencies, whether that's purchasing, whether that's sales, whether it's team training, there will be things in your business that you can improve doing. Just pick one thing. And the way that I would look at it is I would write a list of everything that we need to improve. And then I would analyze that and say, right, okay, the number one priority, if we improve this one thing, even by 1%, we're going to see a monumental shift in the business. So the second thing is what are you going to improve doing? The third thing is what are you going to start doing? What are you going to start doing that you're currently not doing? So think about your business, think about what it needs, and think about how you do it now and what could you do differently. What can you introduce new that will help you go on that journey to your end goal? And I'm going to start doing more lives. And end goal is one of the things that I will talk about in probably every single live, because most people have something in their mind, and you need to have an end goal written down, really. So anyway, so what are you going to start doing that will drive your business forward? And the last one is what are you going to stop doing? And stop doing is critical, because we all do things that we don't need to do. Um, the business might need to do it, but as a business owner or a business leader, you should be delegating it. So write down a list. Just take 5 minutes after this, watching this. One thing that you're going to keep doing, one thing that you're going to improve doing, which is going to make a monumental difference to your business. It's going to create momentum. What are you going to start doing that you're currently not doing? And it could be you, or it could be one of your team, but something that your business is going to start doing that you're not. And then one thing that you're going to stop doing. And when I introduced this, like I said, I started looking at it quarterly, and I realized the power of it. And I moved it from quarterly to monthly to weekly, and sometimes daily. I reflect on the day before and say, right, okay, I did this. I shouldn't be doing that. So, keep it simple, stupid. This is keep doing, improve doing, start doing, and stop doing. Incredibly powerful. I hope you found this helpful. I'm going to do more. Please put a like or a comment below, and I'll answer any questions on my journey scaling from £3,000 to 24 million, and an exit to private equity, and then buying that business back at 8 million and losing money, scaling it to 31 million, an exit to ultra high net worth family office. So yeah, please comment, drop me a comment, or even DM me, with any questions or what you'd like to see on these lives, and I will endeavour to do that. Thanks for watching.